From CNN, Trump's new ABC threat proves Jimmy Kimmel right and his MAGA allies wrong. President Trump just fired off a new threat against ABC after Jimmy Kimmel returned to late-night TV, claiming Kimmel's show is biased and could be an illegal campaign contribution. Kimmel predicted this pressure, calling it a test of free speech, and opened his show defiantly, echoing a historic late-night moment from 1960. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer slammed it as dictatorial, while critics say it shows Trump using power to silence criticism, referencing a past ABC settlement. This contradicts MAGA claims that Trump wasn't involved in Kimmel's suspension, highlighting ongoing tensions between the president and media. From Fox News, Venezuelan man posing as teen in Ohio school pleads guilty. A 24-year-old Venezuelan immigrant, Anthony Labrador Sierra, pleaded guilty to posing as a 16-year-old and enrolling in an Ohio high school using fake documents. He lied on immigration forms for temporary protected status and bought a firearm illegally, facing up to 30 years in prison. Labrador Sierra joined the JV soccer and swim teams, lived with a guardian family who thought he was a homeless teen, and got an Ohio driver's license and work permit. The truth emerged in May 2025, leading to his arrest during a traffic stop. Sentencing is set for January 2026. From the Associated Press, everything's frozen for you. Stopped on the street by New York City police. Francis Macron calls Trump. French President Emmanuel Macron, blocked by New York City police for a VIP motorcade during UN week, pulled out his phone and called President Trump directly. "I'm waiting in the street because everything's frozen for you," Macron joked, explaining he was heading to France's diplomatic mission after a UN speech. Macron had just announced France's recognition of Palestinian statehood at the UN, aiming to boost a two-state solution. He used the call to discuss Gaza with Trump and Qatar. Minutes later, the street reopened, letting him continue on foot. From Politico, Peter Strzok, the FBI agent who sent anti-Trump texts, loses First Amendment case over his firing. Former FBI agent Peter Strzok lost his lawsuit claiming his 2018 firing violated First Amendment rights over anti-Trump texts sent during the Russia probe. Judge Amy Bremen Jackson ruled that evidence, including Trump's deposition, didn't prove retaliation. She didn't judge if the firing was fair. Strzok argued a demotion deal was overridden by FBI brass, and inspectors general found no bias in the probe despite the texts. The case stemmed from Strzok's affair and messages with Lisa Page. Both settled privacy claims, but Strzok's firing challenge failed. He can appeal. From The Telegraph, no one is laughing at Trump now. At the UN, President Trump delivered a 57-minute speech ignoring time limits, mocking a broken escalator and teleprompter as metaphors for UN failures. Unlike 2018, when delegates laughed at his boasts, this time they listened silently as he touted U.S. success and criticized global issues like Iran and green energy. Trump railed against Biden, immigration, and the rules-based order, linking it to his past rejected UN renovation bid. With a changed world and loyal team, Trump faced no mockery, signaling shifts in international dynamics since his return to power. From Alternet, patently false. Bannon says this Trump cabinet member is either incompetent or lying. Steve Bannon slammed Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick on his War Room podcast over confusion on Trump's new H-1B visa policy. Lutnick claimed the $100,000 fee for employers hiring foreign workers was annual, but the White House clarified it's one time. Bannon, a critic of H-1B visas for taking American jobs, said Lutnick gave patently false info, calling him incompetent or dishonest. While supporting the cost increase, Bannon wants the program axed and questioned what info Trump gets from such advisors. And as always, thank you for the like, comment, and subscription.